I mean, my confidence level is the biggest factor. Last year, I was just a thinker. I thought a lot about making mistakes and worrying about what if this, what if that. And now I just play to my ability, and I know that my coaches and my teammates are confident in me.
I guess, how did you get there? Who worked with you? How did you develop into a different kind of a player from a year ago?
Everybody on my team and the coaching staff, just the whole team in general, they all just like boost me up and just let me know like I'm out there for a reason, and they always like lift me up when something bad happens.
Getting an interception in your hands in a game.
Yeah.
In the game, you're playing the game and you're moving on. But
right.
Now you've had a chance to reflect on it. How big a deal was that to you personally to pick off your first one?
I mean, that was like one of the happiest moments of my life. It was just the adrenaline rush I had, and when all my teammates came and like tackled me when I made the play, it was just amazing, the best feeling ever.
Garen, when you take that feeling and compare it maybe to Michigan State game a year ago, was that a low point for you personally, even though you won? I mean, can you reflect on that game compared to how you felt on Saturday?
Yeah, it's just the total opposite of each other. I felt down in the dumps, and I felt like I know I can get that play back, but I just kept thinking about it over and over again, and that led to more bad plays. And I know now, because I'm probably going to have bad plays in the game or so, because nobody's perfect, but I just know after every bad play, you got to snap and clear and play the next play.
How important is it for you guys to have a full week of practice and not having a compressed week like you did last week?
It helps your legs a lot. It just helps people be more fresh and be able to play more snaps. But either if we have a short week or a long week, I'm going to be ready, and I'll prepare hard every week.
Have you had a chance to look at Northern Illinois yet? They have a very powerful passing attack. Are you guys up for that challenge yet?
Yeah, I know they're a good passing team, and I haven't talked to my coach yet. I have to go talk to him after this. He's going to have the breakdown for me in the film, and I'm going to watch film with the safeties here in a minute.
Now, he's got over 700 yards with 6 touchdowns and no picks. Does that kind of make you wet your lips a little bit and having a chance to get after something like that in a passing attack, especially after what you were able to do against Hawaii last week? I
mean, I heard they're a good team. I don't know anything about them yet, but I heard they're a real good passing team, and I'm ready for the challenge.
You grew up in Ohio, and obviously there's the Big Ten and there's the MAC. But given what the MAC teams have done, Toledo beating Arkansas, some of the other results, how much respect do you have for that league and this program in particular?
Me in particular, I respect every team the same. I don't think any conference has a higher standard. I think every team is capable of doing anything. The most prepared team will always win the game.
You felt like you kind of made that turning point. I don't want to go back through the Michigan State again with you, but when did you flip a switch or feel like you were now a starting cornerback and ready to go make an impact? When was that? Is there a point that you can reflect on?
I feel like spring ball, and from spring ball to fall camp, I just feel like practice and just my preparation, I took it more serious, and I just built more confidence along that way. So I feel like spring ball like motivated me that like I was a good corner and I was good enough to play here.
What made you take it more seriously?
Honestly, I mean, I took it serious last year, but I felt like that Michigan State game, honestly, like it took my confidence away, and then I was just thinking about other things, and I just felt like when I thought about my teammates more than myself, that's what made me take it more seriously and prepare more, because I wanted to do it for them more than I'm going to do it for me.
Overall, Saturday defensive efforts pretty good. I think they had 165 yards, didn't throw the ball very well, did Hawaii. What worked overall as a defensive scheme that you all, on a short week, tried to implement that paid off for you, that you feel like y'all can build off of?
I mean, we kept the game plan real simple so we could play fast. And honestly, we played great because we can count on each other to do each other's job. So we don't have to worry about the other guy doing his job. We just worry about doing our own job, and we know that the other guy's going to do his job, and that builds more confidence and lets you play harder.
You've been on special teams, I think, 2 weeks in a row now. What's your mindset when you're out there?
Special teams, I treat it just like defense. I treat kickoff, punt, punt block. I treat every play the same and go hard every play.
When you're on kickoff and then you have to run however many yards you have to run to go down there and try to make a tackle and then play defense, is that ever difficult?
Yeah, I'd be real tired, but I just know I gotta like catch my breath and get ready for defense. I don't really think about it during the game.
You guys still have a sign on the door? The best, what was the initials? The best cornerback in America, or best, whatever that. Kerry Combs had that sign on this door for a long time.
The sign on what door?
On the meeting room.
Oh, BIA?
Yeah, right. That's America, right?
Yeah,
Still have that?
I think so. We pride ourselves on being the best, and he expects that out of us every day. He doesn't expect nothing less.
How close do you think you guys are to reaching that level?
I mean, it's the second game of the season, so we got a long way to go, but I would believe we can get there.
A lot of depth too at corner. A lot of guys that can play that we haven't seen very much of yet. Is there a curiosity about how well those guys will react when they get their shot, or do you feel pretty confident in that group of young corners or guys who've been dealing with injuries, Marshawn and guys like that? How much confidence do you have in that group?
I have a lot of confidence in my group. Everybody in our position room is capable of playing, and I try to let the younger guys know about my experiences. Just let them know, like, don't ever think bad about yourself. Like, you were brought here for a reason. So I feel like they're all a step ahead of me before when I was in that position.
Gary, and you say your confidence is really on the rise, and that's improved your play. How does Coach Combs fit into that equation? What has he done to uplift your confidence?
He's probably the most positive coach I've ever had. And, I mean, he's always going to tell you when you're doing bad or what you're doing wrong, but that's what you need. And he just always, the most important thing he says to me, honestly, is you're here for a reason. And that always lets me know, like, I have confidence to play out there. I know I can be out there because he put me out there for a reason.